try to ignore it or try to pull against it, which is kind of the reactionary trend that we're in right now, where countries are saying this is mine, and there's no reason why I should be, sharing it with you. Um, and that's a reaction to an increasing understanding of just how much we are connected and just how much we need each other and just how um, we support each other. That it's not about, and eventually we get to the point. Eventually, many of us are there already, but unfortunately, there are too many people who aren't in varying positions of leadership, who don't understand that one's one group's gain, one country's gain, is not another country's or another person's loss. It doesn't really work like that. It never has. But we see it that way. And because we see it that way, we kind of promote that. So, how do we achieve this and improve the quality of our life for everyone? Well, like I say, we have it right at our feet. We have it right at our feet. Uh, the idea of the commons, which we discussed last week, that basically everything has come from what we call the commons. Everything that we have, land, technology, even ideas, they all belong to all of us. But over the development of particularly Western civilization, we've devised ways in which people can take from the commons, claim it for themselves, and then turn around and sell it back to others. And they do that by, in one way or another, changing it or doing something with it that makes it either an easier resource or something more desirable or just something more accessible. But a resource-based economy brings everything back into the commons. So we could use our technology to overcome scarce resources and to make available everything anybody needs, including food, clothing, anything that anyone could possibly need. So that is what we spoke about last time, a resource-based economy. And how technology can, particularly in things like 3D printing, which is really going to be a very, very big thing, already is. There are so many ways that this could happen. A resource-based economy can make it possible to use technology to overcome scarce resources by applying renewable sources of energy, computerizing and automating manufacturing and inventory, designing safe, efficient cities, and advanced transportation systems. Since there's no profit involved, there's no problem. In a resource-based economy, we have technology intelligently and efficiently is applied, conserves energy, reduces waste, and provides more leisure time. At present, we have enough material resources to provide a very high standard of living for everyone. The thought of eliminating money still troubles us, though. But consider this. If a group of people with gold, diamonds, and money were stranded on an island and had no food, clean air, or water, how relevant would their wealth be? It's only when resources are scarce that money can be used to control their distribution. For example, we couldn't sell the air we breathe, or water abundantly flowing down the mountain stream. Though they're valuable in abundance, they cannot be sold. Money is only important in a society when certain resources for survival must be rationed, and the people accept money as an exchange medium for the scarce resources. It's a social convention, an agreement, if you will, and it's neither a natural resource nor does it represent one. So perhaps part of the future we want is something of this resource-based economy. Now let's talk about energy. And there is a city called Masdar City. It's an Arabian city, a very modern city. And it's emerging as a hub for renewable energy and clean technologies that positions companies at the heart of the global industry. It's a place where businesses can thrive and innovation can flourish. And as such, it's a model for sustainable urban development regionally and globally, seeking to be commercially viable development that delivers the highest quality living and working environment with the lowest possible ecological footprint. So with cutting-edge clean tech research and development, pilot projects, technology testing, and construction on some of the world's most sustainable buildings ongoing, it offers a fertile environment that inspires creativity and growth to organizations operating in this strategic and dynamic sector. So, operating and planning for sustainable cities. That, I think, might be a very good thing to focus on in the future we want. And to know that it's possible, and in fact, not only possible, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. So next week we'll continue our discussion on this, talking about energy and other solutions for sustainable development. I think that's an important part of the future we want. But before I go, I want to get to our discussion about stress. This is the holiday season, of course, and so stress is a part of that. And we're going to look at a couple ways we can prepare for that. One of the best ways is some of the breathing exercises that we've talked about. One of the great ones is the 4-6-8 breathing exercise. It's 4-7-8. That's when you breathe in for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and then slowly breathe out for a count of 8. This really helps bring down your stress and anxiety levels. And we'll be talking about other tips for managing stress as we get into and beyond the holiday season. But till then, let me wish you a very good week. Hopefully it's a low stress one. But if it gets too much, use that breathing technique. 4-7-8. It's easy to understand. Remember. Breathe in 4, hold 7, breathe out 8. See you next week.